Hello everyone, I'm Samantha. Just before we start, I want to remind you that if you want to change your life and start earning money, text me on Telegram to check many free signals and much more. You can find the link in the description. So today we will study such a strategy as RSI. It is very simple. The first thing to do in my case is to set the period to 7 because we will have a trade for 1 minute. Well, our balance allows us to put $200 freely. So now I will explain how the indicator works. We see 70%, 30% coming from within two levels. As many people do in principle, works this way if we see that it goes from top to bottom, breaks 70, so we put it on a decrease. If it breaks 30 from below and goes up, we put it on an increase. But again, let there be unpleasant moments like this. There are false inputs that we would prefer not to fall for in order to trade profitable. There will be quite a lot of such inputs, so this is a minus of such trading for a minute. Okay, I think it's clear, there's nothing more to say. Next, our task is to check how our indicator will work. Let's find a currency pair for which our indicator will show something. This indicator can be used by 50%, but in order to do this, you need to delve much deeper. The indicator is quite interesting, but this is in the future when we will study all the indicators closely. So, because each indicator has its own characteristics that can be taken into account, so far we are using like this from two levels, trying to work by finding an entrance somewhere and trying to put, well, for now, like any indicator, we are looking for a long time, not the fact that there will be a profitable deal. And so let's go. So it's 30% that we are not interested in, while there are no reversals anywhere. As you can see, we have stagnation, not one of the levels does not break through, so we need to wait. There are currency pairs on which this moment is expected to decrease. The period gives us even more false entries, unfortunately. Well, the 14 period is ideally set for 5 minutes at least, with a period of 14. So let's look. And so we have a rather unpleasant moment here, not really convenient, as I remember it can easily be a false entry. So here obviously goes down, the chart moves down mainly, but here the indicator tells us to put on an increase. So okay, we'll put it on the rollback, let's see how it works. Just clarify how well this indicator works. Well, such an interesting deal, risky, let's watch. Great deal, and the first plus, so profitable deal. So well, we need to look further for currency pairs on which we can enter into a transaction. Unfortunately, there are not so many options. I will check just in case all the notes on currency pairs without the odd marks added to favorites. Sometimes it disappears, but as we see, all currency pairs have been selected, so let's run through again. Okay, now that 50% is not broken, so we will put it on the decline. That is below 50% has not gone to false. It does not look like that, so I will leave the deal open with us. 48 seconds. Let's look. Like this deal is a plus, but this is on the verge of a reversal trade from 50%. Okay, the deal is closed profitably. 2 deals are profitable, but I don't like the second profit as much as the first time. We're looking for more currency pairs. There's just nothing to say about this indicator anymore, so that is easy for beginners, that it won't load you with enough information so that you don't want to start slowly, gradually, so that it gets better and it would be more interesting. While there are no entrances, accordingly our task is just to sit and look for such situation. If I'm wrong, welcome to comment section, but in my opinion, you can look for technical analysis figures on this indicator. There is various patterns, it can give us hints in this view, but again, if memory serves me right, well, some input is still needed, a couple of inputs are needed, but so far it's kind of sad that 50% is needed. Here the reversal has not reached twice and the chart is moving down, but if I put it now, it will not be according to the rules. Of course, it would have to be lowered it, not only because it went down, but because we see that the chart is moving down, and as I have already said, if it cannot break through the level several times and break through 70% and go up for the third time, if this doesn't happen, so we will not go up anymore and it will go down with a probability of 60%, such that 3 times 2 attempts are unsuccessful, and on the third attempt it rolls back here and we can see a strong pullback. By the way, it wouldn't be an ideal deal now, but we didn't have time to do it. Respectively, we forget this currency pair and go looking for something else. I'm not interested in 44% of the payout, although if there was a situation here, it was possible to enter, but the payout percentage is too low to risk. That is, the exhaust will be too small. It's not worth putting $200 because any transaction is a risk and no one is protected from it, so this is a binary option. In principle, any trade in any market is always a risk. So we see here twice I could not go beyond the 70% mark. Everywhere a rollback to the middle and every time an attempt. But this is already the third attempt, which can lead to everything going down. But there is a possibility that it will go up and then there will always be a downward reversal in any situation. There will not be such that it came out and goes up all day. It's not possible. Just like that, we have some currency pairs on which it will be possible to enter, but so far they are not ready. So here the situation is about here, but not here, of course. So let's see here. I'm interested in them, but right now it may be false entry. But if in general the chart is moving out, then of course we are. No, look, yes. It was going up, then turned down, and here is a short-term increase, which may continue now. For us, it may look different. For us, it looks just like a rollback. If you look at the hourly candles, it's not interesting, and the percentage of payments has also fallen. In my opinion, it was more when I came here and I looked. So we quickly pass it, because we remember at the very beginning a lot of currency pairs were preparing for the fact that we won't have time to enter. Okay, rollback. If we catch a good rollback here, then we can put it. But again, when the graph moves down, it gives a signal to increase. That is, it works out not bad. It's obvious, but we didn't have time, unfortunately. Only a rollback, but 9 seconds before the candle rollback, it will not be clear that we are moving on quickly. And here it is. We are looking at a good time to lower the deal. The deal is open, and let's look. Great! This is another profitable deal, but listen to me, we haven't had a minus signal yet, so here we will put everything for ourselves. First of all, we will set this level for ourselves just to observe whatever it will break through, if it breaks through or bonuses now, and we have a reversal here. Then this way we seem to slightly reduce the probability that the indicators show us a false entry. We do not forget that when trading for 1 minute with a low period, there are many false ones. We need to avoid this, so quickly while we go on, it looks like and still rolled up and up again in general. Then I understand that I need more. There are only centers to watch. So here we have a U-turn going up. Okay, let's go on to watch. The same, yeah. I can already see that it is on the border, or it has already stuck, yeah. Great! Well, I would have started shooting the video a little later. It would have been faster and easier, but what can I do? So here to here, but we can see that the graph is moving down. In this case, we are looking at the hourly chart, and it is also moving down. Everything is fine with us, yeah. What is 1 minute? That's it. We're now expecting a reversal. Let's see what we have here. What we have along the corridors of available large area we don't need. So we don't need a sentry. So we'll do it right away. I'll align it. I'll put it not very convenient, of course, but it's like something like this. Although I don't look at this piece, although it would be possible to look at something here, that doesn't mean that approximately somewhere it should be like this, and accordingly it should be like this. And here we can see the borders have been broken and shows a reversal, but has not yet gone beyond 70. It is necessary that we went down crookedly, obliquely, of course. I feel that I set the price of the corridor incorrectly. I see my own mistakes. Well, okay, we understand the main thing. The movement pattern is now a strong trend. We don't understand why, we just go further. We look at currency pairs, we look for our inputs. Well, it's been some time since it went down. The situation was difficult. Well, I need to put it again. I want a rollback of some kind, so it will be better in 3 seconds before the candle closes. We put on a downgrade, so the deal is open, and let's look. Listen, we didn't trade badly. We got a jump of deals. 1, 2, 3, 4 all together. Not a problem. 3 indicator, of course, yes, but not that bad, right? 2 times we put on this currency pair, and 2 times the deals were profitable, but the percentage has fallen. What can I say? The indicator is not so bad, so we can work with this indicator. So that's it. I think it can give you more than we use it now, which no matter how cool it is, it can be used with other indicators. Try to disperse the deposit with other indicators. Let's see. I'll try it if I decide, especially since you remember from the last videos, this is one big deal that we put here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deals. 6 deals for $2,000 we put because on this we have such a good balance, so it won't be so much of a shame if we lose it all. In fact, we didn't put this money here, we earned it here. It will be a shame for the last video, but it's not that bad, right? So that's it for today, and thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to this channel and leave a comment. Bye!